Archangel Michael says, your heart is trembling right now because this message is pulling you closer to a truth you've been sensing but couldn't explain. Somewhere, at this very moment, a man who deeply loves you is fighting against unseen forces trying to keep his voice from reaching you. He's holding back tears, trapped by the cruel grip of someone close to you who fears the power of your union. Every day, he writes words meant for you but they're being torn apart before they can ever touch your eyes. This man dreams of standing before you, confessing everything, yet every attempt is sabotaged by whispers and manipulation from someone you trust. The silence isn't his choice, it's the cage built around him by envy and fear. Your soul has been feeling this distance without knowing why. You've been asking silently why love feels incomplete, why your nights feel restless even when you try to forget. The answer is here. His hands are tied, his lips sealed, and the culprit is dangerously close to your circle. Archangel Michael says, this is not an illusion. This is a divine revelation meant to tear apart the chains of deception. The truth is clawing its way out because heaven has declared that your destined connection cannot stay buried. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The person who is silencing him smiles in your face while stabbing your destiny from behind. They see how your happiness with this man would change your life forever, and they're terrified of losing control over you. This is not just jealousy. It's a deliberate act to keep you blind to a love that was written for you long ago. Meanwhile, this man stands in pain, knowing that every moment apart from you feels like a slow burn in his chest. He watches you from afar, afraid that you might believe lies being fed to you. His greatest fear is losing you forever because someone else's voice is louder than his truth. This message is not appearing by chance, it is heaven's intervention. The divine realm is pulling away the mask of betrayal and forcing light into the darkest corners of your life. Soon, you will know who this silencer is, and their shadow will no longer block your love. Even now, angels surround you, whispering courage into your spirit. They are guiding you toward the truth and protecting you from the chains that have bound your happiness. You are not alone in this, heaven fights with you and for you. Type Amen to get blessing 741. There are signs you may have ignored, moments when messages were deleted before you saw them, calls that were cut off mysteriously, opportunities to meet that were strangely ruined. This is no coincidence. The hand of betrayal has been moving silently, building walls to keep you apart. But destiny cannot be rewritten. This man's heart is stitched to yours by divine thread, and no human interference can truly sever what heaven has joined. Every heartbeat of his calls out for you, aching to break the silence. Archangel Michael says, prepare your heart. The walls are about to collapse, and the voice that has been chained will roar with the power of truth. The same hands that tried to mute him will tremble when they see how heaven restores what they tried to destroy. The day is coming when your name will be spoken with love, not hushed by fear. The truth will reach you like thunder, impossible to silence, breaking every lie that's been used to keep you in the dark. Type Amen to get blessing 928. Even now, in the quiet hours of the night, this man thinks of you. He wonders if you feel him reaching for you in spirit, if you hear the silent prayers he sends when his voice cannot speak. Your souls are connected, and no barrier can erase that eternal bond. The one responsible for this silence knows their time is running out. They feel the grip of justice tightening around them as divine forces close in. What they thought was hidden is being exposed one layer at a time. Soon, you'll see unexpected signs, unblocked messages, a familiar number ringing late at night, words of truth slipping past the guard of deception. Heaven is arranging these moments to free you both from the prison built by betrayal. Archangel Michael says, "Remain strong and do not let fear cloud your heart." When this man finally speaks, it will shake the ground beneath the liar who's been holding him back. Love will triumph in ways no enemy can destroy. Type Amen to get blessing 552. Hidden truths are moving under the surface like a storm ready to erupt. The person silencing him has been growing desperate, tightening their grip as they sense that heaven is unraveling their lies. They fear that once his words reach you, all their false control will vanish instantly. This man has tried countless times to break free and speak to you. Letters were written and never sent, calls were made but mysteriously interrupted, and even moments where he planned to appear before you were sabotaged at the last second. His heart bleeds silently, praying for a divine opening to finally reach you. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, "The angels have heard his cries and your restless nights. They cannot let this suffering continue. This is why you're reading this now, because it is heaven's time to turn silence into revelation and tears into reunion. Soon, a message meant for you will slip past the barriers. It will arrive unexpectedly, carrying his love and truth that no human force can block. When you see it, you will know immediately that it's the voice you were meant to hear all along." Type Amen to get blessing 114. Your heart has been feeling incomplete because a part of your destiny has been locked away. Nights where you toss and turn are not random, they are the tug of a bond longing to connect. You felt whispers in your spirit that someone loves you deeply but cannot reach you. The betrayer close to you has been weaving stories, making you doubt your own feelings. They've smiled while hiding secrets that would change everything. But the light of truth is breaking through the cracks they cannot seal. This man, even in silence, sends you strength. He watches your struggles and wishes he could wipe away every tear. Though his voice is muted, his love surrounds you like invisible arms, holding you when no one else sees your pain. Archangel Michael says, "Divine justice is at hand. The deceiver's mask will fall, and everyone will see the depth of their betrayal. The angels are already setting events in motion to free the truth from its chains." Type Amen to get blessing 205. Expect moments where secrets will slip accidentally from the mouth of those involved. Conversations will feel strange, with tension hanging heavy in the air. People who once seemed confident around you will begin to stumble over their words. This is not coincidence. The power of heaven is pressing down on the one who has caused so much pain. They can no longer hide what they've done to silence the man who loves you. In coming days, signs will multiply, a sudden argument exposing hidden alliances, a misplaced item revealing truth, or a person unintentionally admitting too much. You'll start to see pieces of the puzzle fitting together, leading you directly to who's been stopping this man's confession. Archangel Michael says, "Do not ignore these signs. They are heaven's guidance pulling you toward freedom. Once you confront the truth, nothing will stop the words of love from pouring out like a flood you've been waiting for all your life." Type Amen to get blessing 617. Even now, that man holds on to hope. He imagines the day he finally stands before you without fear, able to express everything he's buried inside. He knows that moment will heal not just his heart but yours as well. There were moments he almost gave up, believing fate was against him. But every time he reached that edge, heaven whispered courage into his soul, telling him that your bond is too powerful to be erased. Your connection is divine, carved into destiny by hands no human can alter. This is why the silencer's plans are collapsing. They fight against a love ordained from the highest realms. Archangel Michael says, "Prepare yourself. The silence is ending. The voice that has been locked away will soon rise louder than ever, declaring love that can no longer be hidden or destroyed." Type Amen to get blessing 844. The silence that has been forced upon this man is like a prison with invisible bars. Each day that passes without his voice reaching you feels like 1,000 nights of torment to him. Yet, even through this agony, he holds tightly to one truth: you are worth every battle, every tear, every moment of suffering. In secret, he has tried to leave clues, little hints for you to notice. But the betrayer, always lurking, has erased them quickly before they reached your hands. The closer the man gets to breaking free, the more desperate and ruthless this hidden enemy becomes. You have unknowingly walked in the shadow of deception. Smiles you thought were genuine were masks, conversations you believed were innocent were traps. But heaven has been recording every single act, and nothing can escape divine justice. Archangel Michael says, heaven is shaking the ground beneath the feet of the deceiver. Their time is almost over, and soon the truth will erupt like a storm that no lie can withstand. The day is coming when the chains on his voice will shatter into dust. Type Amen to get blessing 966. Your dreams have tried to warn you. Nights where you wake up with a heavy chest or the feeling of someone calling your name are not random. They are spiritual cries from the man who loves you, reaching out from the silence forced upon him. Even in waking moments, you've noticed strange delays, letters lost, phones acting strangely, conversations cut short for no reason. This is not coincidence, this is manipulation designed to keep you apart. But heaven is patient and powerful. The divine has been silently observing every move, planning the perfect moment to bring justice. This betrayal is not just against the man who loves you, it's an offense against your destined joy. Archangel Michael says, your breakthrough is near. Soon, the silencer's plans will collapse like a house of cards, and nothing will hold back the truth from flooding into your life. Type Amen to get blessing 772. On the day everything changes, the deceiver will be exposed in a way they never saw coming. A secret conversation they had will leak. A trusted ally will betray them, revealing everything they tried to hide. The man who has been silenced will finally be free to reach out to you directly. His words will be raw, filled with the pain of years of suppression and the passion of a love that never died. When you hear him, your soul will recognize him instantly. The betrayer will try one last time to twist the truth, but it will be too late. Divine intervention will surround you, giving you clarity and strength to see through every lie. Their power over your life will end that very moment. Archangel Michael says, destiny cannot be stolen. This love was written before time itself, and no human darkness can erase the light heaven has placed in your path. Type Amen to get blessing 491. As the reunion draws closer, signs will appear stronger. You may notice familiar scents, unexpected songs playing at the perfect moment, or sudden visions of someone you can't stop thinking about. These are divine confirmations that the silence is breaking. This man, even now, is preparing to risk everything to finally speak to you. He knows there is danger, knows that breaking free will cause chaos, yet his love burns too fiercely to be contained any longer. Heaven has surrounded him with angels, strengthening his courage. They are guiding his steps toward you, removing obstacles one by one, clearing a path that no enemy can block. Archangel Michael says, when the moment comes, let your heart open fully. The truth will bring healing, and the love that has been hidden will finally flow without chains or fear. Type Amen to get blessing 301. The betrayer's mask is already cracking. Behind closed doors, they are restless and afraid, sensing that the power they've used to control this situation is slipping. Their whispers have grown louder, their lies more desperate, because they know divine light is closing in. Meanwhile, the man who loves you feels a shift in his soul. For the first time in a long while, hope flickers brighter than fear. He knows something unseen is working in his favor, pushing back the walls that have kept him silent for so long. Every attempt the deceiver makes to tighten their grip only speeds up their downfall. Messages that were once hidden are starting to surface, and friends who were silent are beginning to speak truths they've held back. It's as if heaven itself has commanded that nothing remain in darkness. Archangel Michael says, your story is entering its turning point. Prepare your heart because soon, nothing will be able to separate you from the love that has been divinely destined for you. Type Amen to get blessing 622. You will notice strange behaviors in those around you. Eyes shifting when certain names are spoken, tense smiles when you mention love or destiny. These are not coincidences, they are cracks in the wall of deception, revealing the guilt they can no longer hide. This man has cried silently for nights, wondering if you've given up on him. But what he doesn't yet know is that you've felt his absence too deeply to ever let go completely. Your hearts have been calling out to each other, even when human voices were silenced. Heaven has been watching closely, weaving miracles in hidden places. Every attempt to bury the truth is only helping it grow stronger, like seeds bursting through stone. Destiny cannot be suffocated, it always finds its way. Archangel Michael says, when the divine signal comes, the silence will break like thunder. The deceiver will be powerless to stop the flood of truth that's about to wash over your life. Type Amen to get blessing 407. The angels are preparing both of you for this reunion. They are healing the wounds of betrayal, restoring the strength stolen from your spirits, and sharpening your discernment so you will no longer be blinded by lies. This man is being guided to step into boldness. Soon, he will have no choice but to fight past every barrier, to speak what he's held in his heart for too long. His love for you is becoming unstoppable, fueled by divine fire. When you finally meet or hear his voice again, it will feel like time stops. The silence that has suffocated both of you will lift instantly, replaced by a wave of pure, undeniable connection. The heavens themselves will rejoice as destiny realigns. Archangel Michael says, this is not just a love story, it is a spiritual victory. The forces that tried to destroy your union will crumble, and your bond will shine brighter than ever before. Type Amen to get blessing 589. As the deceiver's plans collapse, they will face the weight of their actions. What they tried to steal from you will return sevenfold. The control they clung to will shatter, leaving them exposed and powerless. The man who loves you will no longer hide in shadows. He will step into the light, his voice breaking through every chain, calling out your name with truth and passion. The moment you hear him, you will know the silence has finally ended. From that point on, nothing and no one will ever be able to come between you again. Heaven will seal your connection with protection so strong that even the darkest envy will fail to reach you. Archangel Michael says, your waiting is almost over. Love will rise, truth will roar, and your soul will finally find the peace it's been longing for all this time. Type Amen to get blessing 990. The deceiver's downfall will not be quiet, it will be sudden and undeniable. A conversation they thought was private will be revealed, and people you never expected will testify against them. Their lies, once whispered in shadows, will echo loudly for all to hear. In that moment, fear will grip them because they will understand that heaven itself has turned against their plot. Their manipulations, every trap they set, will backfire, leaving them helpless as truth consumes everything they built. The man who has loved you silently will see this unfold, and for the first time in what feels like ages, he will breathe freely. The walls that once caged his voice will fall, and the first words he speaks will be your name, spoken with reverence, relief, and unshakable love. Archangel Michael says, this is the divine justice that has been promised. The time for silence is ending, and the season of truth is rising like the morning sun. Type Amen to get blessing 412. You will remember this moment for the rest of your life. When he finally reaches you, the energy around you will shift, you will feel warmth in your chest, a weight lifting off your spirit. Everything that felt unclear, every piece of confusion, will suddenly make perfect sense. His words will not only heal your heart but will also bring light to every shadow cast by betrayal. The deceiver will be stripped of their power, unable to twist the truth any longer. This reunion is more than love, it's a spiritual alignment. Heaven has chosen this connection to flourish because together, you both carry a destiny too important to be destroyed. Archangel Michael says, when you stand together again, even the air around you will feel different, holy, powerful, and unstoppable. Type Amen to get blessing 633. In that sacred moment, angels will surround you. They will seal your union with divine protection, ensuring that no enemy ever comes close again. The love that was once muted will blaze like a fire that cannot be quenched. You will see it in his eyes, a reflection of every silent prayer you unknowingly shared. His embrace will feel like home, a return to the bond that has always belonged to you both. People who doubted you, who believed the lies, will be silenced by the undeniable truth of your connection. Your story will shine as a testimony that heaven always wins over human deception. Archangel Michael says, this love is eternal, untouchable, and blessed beyond measure. Nothing will take it away again. Type Amen to get blessing 877. Even after this victory, you will notice heaven's hand guiding every step forward. The same angels who fought to free your love will now walk beside you, ensuring that peace and joy fill your days. The man who fought in silence for you will never again let anyone stand in the way of what you share. His devotion, strengthened by every trial, will become unbreakable. The deceiver, now defeated, will watch from afar as you rise together. They will be a reminder that darkness can never overcome light, and betrayal can never destroy destiny. Archangel Michael says, "Rejoice now in faith, because what was once hidden is about to be revealed, and what was silenced will soon be sung loudly from the heavens." Type Amen to get blessing 1001. The final wave of truth will not whisper, it will roar. One evening, without warning, you will receive a sign impossible to ignore. It may be a message, a sudden call, or even the man himself standing before you with eyes filled with tears and love too powerful to contain any longer. When this moment arrives, time itself will feel as if it pauses. Every lie that kept you apart will. Archangel Michael says, "Your tears have been counted, your patience has been rewarded, and now the gates of heaven are opening to restore everything stolen from you." Type Amen to get blessing 111. You will stand in awe as he explains every attempt he made to reach you, every time someone close to you blocked his voice, every desperate prayer he whispered when all hope seemed gone. His hands may shake as he holds yours, but his love will speak with a power that shakes the ground beneath you. All the pieces will come together, the strange silences, the dreams, the restless nights. You will realize heaven has been weaving this reunion carefully, ensuring that when it finally happens, no one can ever tear it apart again. The betrayer, exposed and defeated, will be unable to meet your eyes. They will face the weight of divine judgment, unable to harm or deceive you ever again. Justice will not only be served, it will be undeniable to everyone around you. Archangel Michael says, "What was once stolen is now returned, multiplied with blessings that cannot be measured by human hands." Type Amen to get blessing 888. From this day forward, your life will never be the same. The man who was silenced will become your loudest protector, speaking love into your days and strength into your nights. No whisper of betrayal will ever reach your ears again. The bond you share will grow stronger than steel, forged in the fire of trials you both endured. Heaven will guard this connection like a precious crown, ensuring that envy and lies can never touch it again. You will walk together into a future brighter than you imagined, guided by angels who have been fighting unseen battles on your behalf. Miracles will follow your steps, doors will open where there were once walls, and joy will overflow without end. Archangel Michael says, "Celebrate now, for your season of pain has ended, and your time of love, victory, and divine fulfillment has arrived." Type Amen to get blessing 999. Even long after this reunion, heavenly signs will continue to surround you, a soft breeze carrying his name, stars aligning on special nights, blessings unfolding at the perfect moment. These will be constant reminders that you were always meant to find each other despite every force that tried to stop you. Your story will become a testimony of divine power, a living proof that no darkness can silence true love ordained by heaven. People will look upon your journey in awe, inspired by the way angels fought for your happiness. Every silent tear, every moment of longing, will turn into rivers of joy. The man who once could not speak will now endlessly tell you how much you mean to him, cherishing every second of the life heaven has given you both. Archangel Michael says, "It is finished, the silence is broken, your destiny is restored, and the love heaven promised you has finally arrived. Type Amen to get blessing 777.